folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Denton, Texas, and the home of the North Texas Mean Green. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Mustangs line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Mustangs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The Mustangs are in the red zone. They're going to run it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Mustangs will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score SMU 7, North Texas 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. On the run, it's Turner.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the option play. As the first down is still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught, completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, he was caught grabbing the jersey there, and that will cost him. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Touchdown, Mean Green. Strong game by this quarterback. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Ball handed off. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Mustangs getting set on first and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That was on a draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. solid coverage.
23.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Turner. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Good throw, complete to the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. And the senior able to make the... After a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a shotgun run call. First down and more. He's still running. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. He finds some space. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. He's got room to run.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
throw on fourth down to the left side. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. Oh, and he fumbles.
How about this defense fly? They're trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Mustangs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They mix it up with a run. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. QB keeps it himself.
No gain on the play.
The Mustangs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A change of direction. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here's the handoff. Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Music note! Music note!
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Offense facing fourth down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On first down, they'll keep their running game showing. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 currently. Here's a regular season game group that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Just as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. Well, they move the change on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. And the tailback's got it again. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
21, North Texas, 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your North Texas Mean Green will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, looking to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking for a late deep shot. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. First down, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's back to throw again on second down. He's looking deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, the offense just could not throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.